There.
Yeah, like that spiky hair. Whoop, 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 whoop.
Okay, let's see here.
Be very studious.
Okay, yeah, we are on Facebook right now, except, let's see here, we're still not going live. Um, post details. Okay, now it'd say we're live there on Facebook. YouTube, we're showing live, and that was weird. Okay. There, yeah. It was weird. All of a sudden, the pages weren't where they were supposed to be.
Son of a.
And then somehow or another, my bit rate. Why is it doing that? That's the question. Okay, and that's where it's supposed to be.
Are we working? Are we doing? Are we going? I'm just sitting here. Yeah, yeah. Hey, are we not allowed to say yay anymore because yay talks about Hitler? Yay, Hitler.
Okay, let's see here. All right. As far as I know, we're good to go now. We are recording, we are streaming, and supposedly we're doing fine all the way around.
Speak for yourself.
Let's see here. This desktop audio. Okay, there we are. Yeah. All right. Let's see here. I do want to do just a real.
Do what can do, what can do.
I want to see if
Coming soon to Rubber Chicken
okay.
Radio.
Hold on.
All right.
Okay.
MLC.
Yeah, I just wanted to see if the sound would actually be coming over and recording and broadcasting at the same time for that as it does for us, and yeah, it is. So
Good.
we're good. Yeah.
We're playing commercials today.
Yeah, I do want to throw a couple in anyway. We've been doing some extra promotions and this kind of stuff. So
yeah.
Anyway,
Let's get that back. Getting that season.
Yep. Welcome to another exciting episode of You Must Be Joking.
Right.
There you go. Oh, geez.
So if you had a multi-million-dollar contract and you didn't like the way you were being treated by the people who you had signed on to this contract with, what would you do to get out of that contract without getting sued or punished in any kind of monetary fashion?
The truth?
Yeah.
I would start doing exactly the opposite of what they wanted me to do to make them cancel the contract.
Kanye. Got out of that Adidas contract right now. Yeah, no financial burden at all. They're like, hey, we don't like that. Why don't we go ahead and just stop being involved with you at all? Oh, okay.
There you go.
Now here's my question, because I've signed contracts before, and in the music industry, which he was just on a thing with Adidas. I don't know how it affected like his musical side, but I know he was a promoter for Adidas. But when I was doing music and I got signed to a contract, they owned the property for the term of the contract, but they owned all of the material that they created from it now through eternity and throughout the universe. So, like, if all of a sudden we got a colony on Mars, they're allowed to use my stuff to promote stuff on Mars and stuff like that. I'm just like, so is he out of that entirely, or is he just out of the monetary portion of it? I'm wondering what that is.
It depends. If they completely revoke the contract, then their end of the contract would be gone too.
So now he
would be a free agent
of all the stuff that was intellectually his to begin with. Perfect.
Yeah.
That was a good strategy.
Yeah, unless there's a clause in there saying otherwise, you know.
And that's funny because Kanye's been. I don't want to say an admirer of Hitler, but Kanye has spoken about Hitler and the Nazi regime for as long as I can remember, 20, 25 years now. So it's nothing, what he was saying was nothing new.
Right.
But him blasting it on Twitter got him out of the Adidas contract.
Well,
call him what you want. I'm going to say that was genius.
there has been a run of discussion about Hitler and the Third Reich and all of this over the last 3 years. Mainly because that's
forcing it being reborn. We're looking at the Fifth Reich.
Yeah, we're heading towards it, or at least they're trying to make it there. Here in the U.S., and they're trying to spread it over the planet as we go. So I disagree with it. I hate the whole idea, and I will fight to the end for it. To keep it from happening, but. I'm just one guy, and I'll probably die in the first skirmish. So, but I'm old, so no big loss.
Right.
So
no one will miss me. No one will care, and I won't care what they say about me if I go out in the way that's been played out in my head 100 times.
Yeah. So I don't know, but on kind of the same deal. I got a kick out of it. There was a deal about Elon Musk. You know how you and I have been talking since we started doing this about about Fauci and how it's purposely been done, how this was all set up ahead. Okay, well, Musk said the same thing, and I was looking at everybody in the articles that I've been reading. Every one of them that have been saying, that Musk is a monster about, trying to say that Fauci ought to be prosecuted. Almost every one of them are Democrats. And yet the Republican Party is saying, yeah, Musk is pretty much correct. And
but that's the thing. The Republican Party is going, oh, yeah, look at the information. He's correct. The Democratic Party is going, look at what he released. He's a monster.
Yeah.
They didn't say the information's not correct. They're just saying he's wrong for letting it out.
Yeah. And they're pissed because after he took over Twitter, he also got rid of the false information control. So now,
the dissemination of opposing and conflicting entertained ideas. Yeah, I mean, because misinformation and disinformation and information are all absorbed the same way, and everyone takes it in differently.
Yeah, I got a kick out of it because, he said was my pronouns are prosecute Fauci.
Prosecute Fauci. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's you're endangering these people.
Yeah, and then he later shared a meme that showed Fauci telling Biden, "Just one more lockdown, my king." Yeah. Okay. I don't really see the problem there because I mean it's been going on and we've been talking about it for years. But it says a lot.
Mandates are coming back. Lockdown's going to come back when they do that transition to the CBDCs. Woo!
Yeah, and then but it says the lawmakers and other officials jumped to Fauci's defense. Okay.
Well, they have to,
But
because they're all in on it.
yeah, but it was a general statement. The lawmakers and other officials. That what they should have just said was, okay, the Democrats jump.
Yeah, but it's not all Democrats. There's also Republicans. See, both sides are trash.
Yeah,
but some people like this side. Some people like this side. And no matter what happens on this side, they defend it. Even if this side is doing the same stuff that this side is doing, well, our side's doing it for the good of the people, the betterment of mankind. They're doing it out of greed and hatred. Same thing happens over here. Oh, they're doing it because they're evil and horrible. We're doing it for the betterment of mankind. But we need to figure out that both sides are working together against us.
Well, we've already figured
that happens.
Yeah, well, we've already figured that out. It's
just the two of us.
No,
and
lot of people.
30 other people.
Yeah. There's actually a lot of people that have figured that out.
And that is a blanket statement because they're comforters. But the majority still have their team and will fight to the death to support their team.
Yeah. Anyway, I thought it was really kind of funny because they let's see here, Senator Amy Klobuchar, Democrat from Minnesota, says, "I'm a big fan of Fauci and how he's calmly guided our country through the crisis." Okay. Calmly?
You won't need masks. Okay, one mask. Maybe you should double up the mask. How about maybe we should try 3 masks? A sock will work as a mask. Yeah. Calmly.
Yeah. Calmly. And and all it was is he was trying to figure out how to maximize the profits.
Yep.
Let's see here. So that was that one. Another one, Representative Dean Phillips, Minnesota. Some funny how that works. Let's see here. You can't select any pronouns. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. This one here I got such a kick out of. He says, it's America. You can select any pronouns you damn well please. But Anthony Fauci has likely saved more human lives than any other living person in the world. Shame on you. I knew you'd get it.
People who praise Anthony Fauci kind of remind me of Kanye praising Hitler.
Yeah, I knew you'd get a kick out of that one. That's the one I was trying to find for you. Let's see here. Where's another?
Pronouns are not accessories. Pronouns are not accoutrements. You can't. This is my pronoun. No, you just want people to bend to your will. And tell me your pronoun again so I can get it wrong on purpose and watch your head explode, please.
Let's see here. Oh, yeah. Former CIA Director John Brennan called Fauci a national hero. Let's see here. Dr. Fauci is a national hero who will be remembered for generations for his, well, I'm going to complete that as for his genocidal attempts.
Yeah, just ask the people in the 80s during that AIDS epidemic. Ask them if they like Fauci and think he's a hero.
Yeah.
But wait, you can't because they're all dead.
Let's see here. New York Democrat Richie Torres wants to criminalize Anthony Fauci because he disagrees with him, or he says that Musk wants to criminalize Anthony Fauci because he disagrees with him.
I think he wants to criminalize Anthony Fauci and some of the players in the Democratic National Convention because they were subverting the Constitution. They call it getting edited by Twitter because they're a private company so they can do whatever they want. But if you're telling them to edit things, like literally, hey, you know, you got to keep this under wraps. You got to not let this happen. You got to stop this. You are destroying what is America. So you can do one of two things. You can open it all up, or you can just take Twitter away. Take Twitter, take Facebook, take all that shit away, so that there's no collusion. There's no coordinated attempts at perversion of the of the legal system or our voting system.
Yeah.
But that's an impossible feat because these things are here and they're here to stay.
Yeah. You and I have been talking about how they should just, lock him up and prosecute him for attempted genocide, worldwide. And this kind of stuff. Yeah. Let's see here. Green, I think. Rand Paul says Fauci's resignation should not prevent a full-throated investigation into the origins of the pandemic.
Interesting language there.
Yeah, he must. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. He must be required to testify under oath regarding any discussions he participated in concerning the Wuhan lab leak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see two things happening. One of two things. Excuse me. And the first would surprise the hell out of me. And that would be Fauci being prosecuted and going to jail for any amount of time.
Yeah.
The other one, which is more likely to happen, is congressional hearings, shitty questions with zero answers, ending in absolutely nothing happening, but going on for a year.
At least, yeah.
Taxpayers' money being drained.
Right.
With no results. That's what I see happening.
Well, yeah, because that happens every day in the Capitol building, and every day, all day long.
Ever watch C-SPAN 2? Man, that show should be canceled. All of it.
Yeah, not much show if you want the truth, I mean.
Man, and what's really funny is you watch these things, you watch these congressional hearings, and when they're really, really important, there's like one or two congressmen there, plus the chair and the head and whatever. So there's maybe 10 out of the 500
right
there. And there's a guy down there in the hot seat, and they're like, this is the information we have. So yes or no question. Well, what I need to say, it's a yes or no question. Yes, but why it can't be done like I have to say it like that, and nothing gets done. And so when it's a non-serious issue, you get like 300 guys, and behind the hot seat, there's like maybe a whole fucking array of reporters and shit, someone working with the team, and it's just like softball question. Well, if this was to happen, oops, yes, we can't allow that to happen. It's like, God damn, man, we are so stupid.
Yeah, well, we are so screwed is what the deal is, but
stupid people get screwed.
Yeah.
What the? Not sponsored.
True, but this is sponsored, so here, I'm going to play it again. Let me know how you think how you like the animations and stuff, though.
I liked it. I saw it earlier. It's great. Now we need to get the people's opinion. What?
Yeah, so give us your opinions.
Coming soon to Rubber Chicken Radio.
Murder. Ah! Love. And comedy. Oh, you're cracking me up. With Joel, Angela, and another completely unsolved, untrue murder. Who does it?
Untrue.
Can you solve the crime? Listen closely.
Hey everyone, it's me, Joe O'Neill. Check out my new show called Murder, Love, and Comedy. It's new, it's hip, it's fun. It's murder, love, and comedy. Joel's gonna be part of it, so is Angelo, and a lot of special guests. A lot of comedians. You're gonna laugh, you're gonna have fun. You're gonna enjoy the show. Check it out.
Murder, Love, and Comedy. Check it out.
That sounds fun.
Yeah,
You create a murder mystery and do it on the air. That sounds a lot of fun.
yeah. That's I played their Rubber Chicken Radio's put on its first show of them last night at 6 o'clock. Yeah, I know the feeling. My cup runneth dry too. It's got one more swallow left. The timing was terrible, you know. But yeah, these guys got a hold of me. Oh, I don't know, a week or two ago and everything. And I listened to the very first 2 episodes, and got a kick out of them and everything. And then last night I put on the first one that they actually submitted to me, and they gave me the audio for that promo there. I'll accept
Yeah, you just had it animated.
yeah, well, then I went ahead and I made the female voice, you know, saying coming soon to Rubber Chicken Radio. I wasn't sure when I was going to schedule it. I thought maybe they would have a certain time that they would like it, you know, since I can pretty much any time. But I figured Sunday at 6, that'd be all right, you know. And but then I went ahead and I did the animation for it. So got one more to do before we finish up too, because I think you'll even find it kind of interesting. So, but oh yeah, now we are still going tonight, right? To the 907 in Ring. Huh?
You driving or me?
Probably me, because we got to stop and pick up Steve.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So anybody that wants to show up
Tonight starts at 9:30. I know it's late and it's a Monday, but it's at the 907 in Renton on 3rd Avenue. It's a wonderful venue. The food is great. The owner is amazing. The host is fantastic. I5 Production puts it on. Those guys, they're great guys. Amani Taylor is usually the host. He's been doing it at that exact site for almost 10 years now. So yeah, it's a staple of comedy in Renton.
Yeah, so because I plan on eating dinner there too. So what time should we actually get there?
If we get there at 8, we can sign up early and get up and get down early.
Getting here. Hold on.
I mean, because
Yeah.
it is getting close to Christmas, so there might not be a lot of people there, but there might be a lot of comics there.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I want to try and get there a little bit early anyway, because if we can get parking close to the door, that'll help Steve, because he's still on crutches.
Right.
You know?
Right. Well, yeah. If we get there 7:30, 8 o'clock, there should be parking right in front or right across the street.
Okay, yeah, that'll work then, because we want to definitely make sure he can get in and out without getting, you know, his face too
He's a
scraped up.
hobbler. He's a hobbler. He's hobbling around and around and around and around. Yeah. So yeah, come out. You ready? I got 8 minutes of material. I'll probably do it in 5. I haven't been on stage in a while, so I'll probably be like, joke, you know.
Yeah, well, I was working on mine, and I got it down to about 5 minutes and 15 seconds. So, because we do only get 5 minutes, right?
Again, it depends on how many comedians are there, and because if there's like 25 to 30 guys, yeah, you get 5 minutes. If there's more, sometimes they cut it down. But again, it's you know, like it says, getting close to Christmas, so it should be fine. We should be getting 5.
Okay. Yeah. So anybody that wants to come out, please do. We could definitely use the encouragement.
Come on down, laugh at me failing. That's what makes me happy.
That's why I'm always smiling. I get to watch it.
Be distracted by the distractions that are distracting us from the real distractions.
Yeah.
It's distracting.
Oh, here's another one for you, though. Again, with Elon Musk. He went to San Francisco and unexpectedly showed up at
The
this.
Chappelle Show.
Yeah. And he
cheered and booed at the same time. Oh my God, he got booed for 10 minutes. Did you listen to the tape? It sounded like it was a kind of a 50-50 crowd.
Yeah.
I mean, it'd be different if it was, you know, boo for a solid 10 minutes, but it was half cheering, half booing. So it's just like, I expect that for someone in that position.
Oh, yeah.
Anywhere they go.
Yeah. You know, and I was reading a post on Facebook earlier and everything that somebody had put out about him and Gates and Zuckerberg and where they ought to be ashamed of themselves for not sharing their wealth and this kind of stuff. And it was like, come on, these guys actually worked for it. You know, they were they were
If that's
smart.
what you believe.
They were smart enough to get the niches that they got, and they worked them. Okay, so yeah,
Well, here's something. Here's something about Musk. They, people harass him and said, "You have enough money to solve world hunger." And so he went to the whatever organization it is that tries to send food all over the planet and said, "Hey, how much? 6 billion? Okay, let me see the books while you spend this money, and you can have this money." And they said no.
Uh-huh.
But everyone's like, "Oh, he offered, but then reneged on it." He's like, "No, no." He said, "Let me watch the books while you spend the money," and they said no.
Yeah, yeah, and that's what I'm talking about. But anyhow, he according to what I was reading, he considers himself to be a comic. So Elon Musk, if you would like, come down to the 907 tonight, and it'll be fun. We'll still buy our own booze and our own dinner. Yeah, we'll buy our own booze, our own dinner. Come on down. We won't boo you. But we will give you 5 minutes of fame.
Yeah, it's, I don't fault the rich for their money.
Yeah.
I fault them for how they treat others, like Bezos not paying his employees enough that they can actually and giving them breaks and stuff like that, driving them like actual slaves, or Musk not letting his guys unionize, or Bill Gates for poisoning 80% of Africa, whatever. He was trying to help them. They're all philanthropists.
Well, yeah, but Gates, though, he's a special kind of different.
He's a eugenist.
Yeah, and he has actually said that the next pandemic should, on a positive note, should actually cut the human population down 10%. That's the goal.
Yeah, well, they're talking about 500 million people dying next year alone. 2023, they have said it out loud multiple times at the WEF and at the G20, or whatever, the GOP 20 or GQP,
Yeah, G20.
There's going to be lots of death next year. Be prepared for it.
I am.
Okay.
I've got 2 shovels in the garage waiting to dig.
I like the meme going around where they're talking about what's on the meme is Pentagon lost billions of dollars again. Government's just like SBF lost billions of dollars for the people. They're getting ready to do to monitor transactions over $601. Get them!
Yeah.
How do we solve a financial crisis? Well, we tax the poor more. That's how we do it.
Yeah. Well, if you think about it, that's pretty much how it has always been throughout all of the monarchies throughout history.
Well, banks make billions of dollars a year in overdraft fees.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think rich people pull out too much money from the bank? Oh, I overdrew my account. Yeah, no, that doesn't happen to people that have money.
Yeah.
It happens to people that are living paycheck to paycheck.
Yeah.
And then they're fined for living paycheck to paycheck. Not only do they get taxed on their check, taxed on the money they spend, taxed on anything they own that has any real value, and then they're taxed again if they screw up and spend all their money on their bills.
But
when will the uprising occur?
yeah. Damn, now I forgot what it was I was getting ready to tell you.
I saw what was it? It was another meme I saw. And it was it showed canines Used to be a wolf. Now it's got this ponytail puppy. And then it shows a Roman soldier and then men with ponytails. It says, you devolved just like we devolved.
Yep.
Hey, at least we can laugh at the collapse of civilization.
Well, there's
It's not really the collapse of civilization. It's just the collapse of the U.S. empire.
well,
Happen.
it's not just the U.S. I mean, worldwide, you look at guys, and we're getting more and more man buns. You know, you can't be macho with a man bun. I don't care who you are.
I've got too much spiky hair. I'm thinking about cutting that shit before we go tonight.
Oh, I don't know. I'll call ahead and see if we can't get Velcro on the ceiling, and we'll just lift you up and stick you there. You won't need the stage.
I'll be the dangling foot comic. He's not standing up. He's hanging from the seat. Am I hanging? Suicide's not funny. I'll tell a joke about it.
Well, it can be funny, you know, as long as you keep
It's
missing.
not who it is and how they go.
Even Bugs Bunny tried to commit suicide once and missed. Don't you remember that?
No.
Yeah, he took the gun and he put it to his head like this, and just as he pulled the trigger, you know, it shows I think it was Yosemite Sam standing next to him, you know, and Yosemite Sam got shot in the face, you know, has got the black face and the hair, you know, and everything, and his hat's all torn up, and then it shows Bugs Bunny with his head down like this, says, "Oops, I missed."
He done ducked. Should be fun. Should be fun. Come out. People should come out. Laugh at us.
Yeah.
Laugh at us failing. Laugh at us succeeding. Who knows? We might do great.
Yeah, you never know. It could happen. Hasn't yet, but it could.
There's always a chance.
Yep. Yeah, so be there just in case.
Come for the failure. Stay for the success.
There you go. Yeah. Well, you know, it's been a long time since I've done it. You know, I mean.
Well, nobody's going to come because no one wants to watch us be funny. No one wants to see us succeed. They just want to watch us fail. And they know we won't fail on stage, so they won't come watch.
Well, it could happen, though. You know, like I said, I haven't done it in a long time.
Yeah, but you've been practicing.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go up there with my cue card.
Oh, you're going to take cue cards tonight?
I'm going to make the people draw the card. Here, you pick the next joke.
I'm not that brave. Besides, you know, like I said, I've only got 5 minutes, and I figure, you know, well, if I got 5 minutes, I probably ought to keep it down to this, and that's one reason why I chose the jokes that I chose. Plus, that flows really well, you know. So, and then if it goes all right, then I'll see if I can't expound on it and expand a bit, you know. So, but it's so hard to do this and then keep it down to 5 minutes. I mean, you know, if it was 10 minutes or longer, yeah, no problem, you know. But but I had to change how I said things and cut down on some of the descriptions, you know, in order to get it down to 5 minutes, you know.
Yeah.
So.
Well, you got to truncate that stuff. The more succinct it is, sometimes the harder it impacts. And that's why you tell the joke, you get the laugh, the punchline's good, and then you add tags to that. Because if the buildup isn't strong enough, you need to just cut away from it.
Yeah, well, I think that I think I might actually have this part here to where it's pretty much locked. You know, I'm hoping anyway. So.
Well, every time I've seen you did good.
Well, I'm going to bring the camera tonight, and hopefully Steve can be our cameraman.
I'll post stuff of me fail. This is me failing live.
Well, this is me dying live. Yeah. So anyway, let's see here. Did the whole Musk thing. Oh yeah, what was the name of the DoorDash? Did you read that?
DoorDash.
Did you read about them?
No.
Yeah, they're going bankrupt.
Well, of course they are.
Or they were coming close to going bankrupt. Sorry. They decided to lay off over 12,000 employees.
Okay.
I didn't know they had 12,000 employees. I thought that you
I'm
were
sure
a
they got
private
more than-
contractor.
I'm sure they got more than that in one state alone, California.
Yeah, because let's see here. Yeah, they showed a loss of $300 million, and let's see here.
So I wonder how they lose that money.
That's what I can't quite figure out.
If someone doesn't order and use their service, are they considering that losing money?
I do not know. But it doesn't actually say how they figure it. It's just, 1,250 corporate jobs. And so it's an 8% reduction.
Okay, that's what the problem is. They got people in an office that are getting money from this business when it's not producing money because people aren't using it. Because you order a $10, you order a $10 Happy Meal from McDonald's, it costs you $30 by the time it gets to your door.
Yeah.
Why would you do that? Because you're lazy and stupid?
And your question is what?
That's why DoorDash is still in business, because Americans are lazy and stupid.
Oh, yeah. Well, especially during the pandemic, when everybody was so paranoid of going anywhere, a lot of people were using DoorDash, Uber Eats, and I can't even remember the name of most of them. But yeah.
Well, you get deliveries from the supermarket and stuff. They've had that before the pandemic, but I used it a couple times during the pandemic. I'm like, well, whatever.
Yeah.
And that's kind of globally where we're going to be getting to. Is everything is going to be delivery, and everything's going to be subscription. There won't be very many brick and mortar stores for anything anymore. It'll all be online. You order it, it comes to your house. You don't go out and do things. You don't go see shows anymore. That's just all going to be performing live. No, that's on the internet. No, we're performing live. Yeah, for a crowd on the internet. How is this live?
Yeah, you don't
Not
get
in person. It's live, but not in person. Oh, okay, I get it now.
Yeah, and I couldn't do that. That would drive me nuts. To try and do it.
That's why they don't care about you or I, because we're old enough that it's like we're done. We don't matter. We're out of the demographic. What they're after are these new kids that don't know what the fuck they are as human beings, and they need to be told what to do, where to go, how to pee, how to wipe their butt, how to eat food, how to chew, swallow, how to dress. So put this ring in your nose because you are a cattle.
Yeah, there is that. Let's see here. Wanting to see if anybody is saying anything yet.
It's like when we were growing up, there was a saying: "Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me."
Yeah.
Now,
and they tried to prove it with the sticks and stones.
Now the saying is, if you don't get my pronouns correct, me and my crew are going to haunt you on social media and get you fired from your job. The world used to be hard. Now it's real, real soft.
Oh, yeah.
I prefer it hard.
I imagine you do, you sly son of a gun. Okay, well, we got people there. It's just no comments yet. So feel free to comment. I mean, go ahead and call on in.
Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me the world isn't going soft. Tell me the United States hasn't become a marshmallow getting put over a fire.
Yeah, good luck there.
Now I gotta have a swig. It's afternoon, 5 o'clock somewhere in the morning.
Yeah, and you guys can feel free to go ahead and call in 253-254-6664. Anyhow, here's another one for you. Hold on here, let me get her set. I thought you might actually be interested in this. So, Okay, here we go.
Hi, I'm Angelo Lamar, owner of Angelo Lamar Radio and the producer of the show Murder, Love, and Comedy.
And I'm Joel Emile, the creator and writer of Murder, Love, and Comedy. If you are currently a voice actor or just pursuing a career as a voice actor, let's talk.
We're currently looking for voiceover actors to become a part of the Murder, Love, and Comedy team.
No experience necessary. You must be at least 18 years old, able to do at least 2 different voices, love comedy, and be available to record the show via Zoom every Wednesday evening at 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Time.
You must also have a reliable internet connection and good internal or external microphone. This is not a paid voiceover position, but it's a great way to get the voiceover credit on your resume, and will also give you a free copy of your audio performance that you can use.
Sound like something you're interested in? Send us an email to info@murderloveandcomedy.com, and we'll let you know all the details. It's fun, and it's an easy way to show up your voiceover skills, and you'll also be part of the brand new show, Murder, Love, and Comedy.
Apply now. Email us at info@murderloveandcomedy.com and be a part of our next show.
Sweet. Sounds like fun. I might have to apply.
There you go. Yeah. So just send an email to info@murderloveandcomedy.com. So, but yeah, I thought it'd be kind of cool too, except my voice is shot. You know, I can't do anything in
I
that.
was going to say, I've got 2 voices, dumb and dumber.
I used to be able to do a lot of things like that, but hell, I can't even sing a whole song now. You know, it drives me
I could
nuts.
never sing before. That never stopped me.
Well, yeah, there is that, I guess.
Kurt Cobain couldn't sing, didn't stop him. Luckily, he was a good lyricist. Jimi Hendrix didn't know how to play guitar. He just diddled around.
Well, he did a good job of diddling.
He did great. I guess the acid helps a little bit, I guess.
Well, when the frets and the strings are different colors, you know, I mean, it probably
Yeah, when
helps.
they're telling you where to go, it helps.
Yeah, they're talking to me. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guitar just tells me what to do, and I listen. Oh God, mine told me, stop doing that. Stop doing that.
Yeah, mine too.
Put me back in the box.
Yeah, if I could actually do a voice without getting all gunked up and stuff anymore, you know, yeah, I'd do that. First of all, I actually got to talk to Lamar, and it was a lot of fun. You know, I mean, he's a real nice guy. He's easy to talk to. He's got his own radio station, in fact. You know, and just a lot of fun to talk to. So we'll probably have him on here coming up
Cool.
soon, hopefully. So at least I'm hoping. He said it sounded like fun. So
We'll make this work. Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, that sounds like a lot of fun.
yeah, I'll see if I can't get him on next Sunday.
All right.
So
That'd be cool.
yeah, I'm gonna try and start getting more interviews too. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So back to the Elon Musk being booed. There's this guy Jeff Tiedrich, whatever the hell you're saying, and he's on Twitter. He says, "All I know is that if I got booed for 10 solid minutes, I'd use it as a learning experience." So I went ahead and commented, "People have been booing you for a decade. You haven't learned a thing."
Yeah, for 10 solid years. You know, and being booed for 10 solid minutes is not a big deal, okay? No, my wife has done that to me.
I was in a band one time, and we impromptuously, whatever it was, we were asked to get on stage, and it was like, we just got together like 2 weeks ago. We don't even have a song, so they're like, we don't care. So we got on stage because we were drunk. It was at a bar, and we played the song that we knew. Yay! And then we played two we didn't know at all, and people were booing us and throwing coasters and shit on the stage. So yeah, I've been booed. No big deal.
I don't know if I've ever
Go
actually.
home like every other man and cry in the mirror. I hate you too.
I don't know if I've ever actually been booed other than in jokes, you know, just joking around, you know. Boo, you know, sit down.
I mean, when that happened, I had been to a concert. God, there was like four bands, and the first band was this German band I'd never heard of, female front vocalist, and she got booed off stage. Like they came out, they started playing, and everyone's like boo till they left. Joe Satriani comes on, and he's playing, and they're throwing shit at the stage, and somebody hit him right in the gut, folded him over. He backed off stage. Curtains come down. Next band comes up, and I think it was Twisted Sisters. So they let them play, and then the headliner, I believe, was Iron Maiden that night. So the first band got booed off stage. Satriani got assaulted and left stage. Then the two bands played. Just like Davis. People are fickle.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you know, I mean, I remember seeing a couple of movies about that kind of thing too. You know, you remember the Blues Brothers?
Oh yeah.
You know, they were getting booed, and the only thing they could do at that one bar was
rawhide 100 times.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's I've felt like that on stage a couple times because you're playing like just quiet. They're just standing there just watching. And you're playing. It's like they're not even bobbing their heads, not tapping their nothing. It's like, what is going on? Then the DJ band comes up, and everyone's like, yeah, you know, it's like, wrong music. Who booked this show?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was at a festival. It was a rock, rap, country, reggae festival. And for some reason, the guy, instead of having this night, or even select stages, is just like, okay, first we'll have the reggae band, then the rap band, then the rock, then the country, then a rap, then a country, then a rock, it's just like, so everyone's standing there just waiting till the music comes on that they want to hear.
Yeah.
They're just standing there till the band comes on that they want to say, yeah. It's just like, yeah. You didn't do this correctly.
Now, something like that takes a little bit of planning. A little more than that, anyway.
I mean, I understand that they want to be all-inclusive, but you got to be a little bit more strategic with your placement.
Yeah. That's one of the criticisms that I get for Rubber Chicken Radio is, you know, I got so many different genres, plus the comedy. You know that some of them are saying, you know, it bothers them if you know, if they're listening to the music and then all of a sudden the comedy comes on because they want to hear the music, you know. And others, you know, well, you know, yeah, you know, I really like this type of rock and then this country, but you know, when the metal comes on, it bothers me, you know, or something like that, and you know, so yeah, but. That's why there are other stations. You know.
You can't please all the people all the time, but you can definitely piss everybody off all at once.
I'm good at that. But that's the way it goes. So anyway, let's see here. Yeah, so tonight you said it starts at 9:30, and if we get there at, you said 7:30.
Well, if we get there at 7:30, you can eat comfortably. There won't be a lot of people there, so you know you get your food in a timely manner, and we can sign up first. Now we don't have to go first, but when the list comes out, we can be at the head of the line and say go third or fourth or fifth or even first and second.
Okay. Yeah, so we'll go ahead and do that, and so I'll let Steve know that we're going to be over there at about 7.
Okay.
So I guess we'd be leaving here around 6:30.
No, let's leave here at 7
Okay, because he's in
Because-
Auburn.
because I have my 4 to 7 podcast tonight. Maybe. Let me check right now. Hi, we're live on the air. You gonna make it tonight, boss? Question mark.
Yeah, that was me. Oh wait, no, I didn't say.
No.
I didn't
That's
say
me
boss.
texting someone else.
Yeah. I said.
So I'll let you know if he gets back to me and says he can't make it tonight. I'll just cancel tonight's show, and then we can leave in a timely fashion to get to Steve's on time. If he gets back to me before 4 o'clock, I can let you know.
Okay. Otherwise, we'll be leaving here at
Only
7.
because we go about 4 to 7.
Okay.
Although we could cut it short. Could just go 2.5 hours tonight.
Yeah. Just let me know. Let me
Ran
know so
with
I
him
can let
still.
Steve know. You know. So.
Okay, well, I'll let you know as soon as he gets back to me,
Okay.
and then we can re-coordinate what we're going to do.
That sounds good to me.
Yes, coordination.
Oh God. I
It's
feel like
weird
Rick
watching
Mortis
you.
is starting to set in.
What happened? Rick and Mortis?
Yeah, I've been sitting here so long. You know.
Rick and Morty?
Yeah, brick and mortars here. Yeah, I think it'll be fun. Anyway,
What other distractions are in the news today?
I forgot.
Supposedly China's finally getting tired of the lockdowns, but I doubt it because they've been showing us propaganda videos of police walking into apartment building or apartment units and pulling individuals out. Like if they were really tired of it, there'd be dead bodies and no footage.
Oh, they did catch one of those. They caught a 17-year-old boy that from that group that drove through that pot shop and robbed it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they caught one of them anyway. So, let's see here. Yeah, 17-year-old boy arrested in Tacoma, armed pot shot robbery, will be tried as an adult.
Only 17. He made a dumb decision.
Yeah.
Go to jail. Go to prison, not jail.
Yeah, let's see here. Yeah, it was weird the way they did it with, but they
What do you mean?
well,
2 cars, steal 1 car, drive it through the pot shop, clean the pot shop out, and bail.
actually there was more than one. There was like 3. There was either 3 or 4 cars. I can't remember now. And then they turned around and had a shootout with the guard. That was probably the worst decision.
I like the carjacker down in, I think it was California, got shot with his own gun. The lady, they were trying to carjack some lady and a scuffle occurred. A gun was loose. She picked it up and shot the carjacker in the head. I'm just like, hey, justice.
Yeah, that's the way it ought to be. There was a lady here in Tacoma, not far from us, that just had her car carjacked. She was trying to get in it, and her and her son were there, and somehow or another the carjacker managed to get the car away from her. Because she was trying to, I guess, get her groceries into the house or something like that. But the kid saw his mother get assaulted and everything, So that, like I told you before, the criminals are getting too blatant, too aggressive.
That's because the rules have been relaxed.
Yeah, because there's no punishment for it.
The anarchy is being allowed.
Yes.
And it's not anarchy because anarchy isn't that way. It's the injustice is being allowed is what it is. They've minimized punishment. They've maximized how much you have to do before they even decide to keep you. They have lower sentences, if not just releasing you.
Yeah.
There's no incentive to not be a criminal for people that have a criminal mindset.
Hmm.
They're disarming the people so we can't defend ourselves. Where's the downside if you're a criminal?
Let's see here. Oh, yeah.
Walmart wants to close a bunch of stores because they're losing so much money because of
Well, yeah,
theft.
mom and pop places can't stay open because they can't afford the losses. I mean, they can't claim the insurance because they every time they claim it, their insurance goes up.
Yeah.
And I'm not even sure the insurance would pay for it if you just let them walk out. If
You're
they're
not, in some places, you're not even allowed to stop them. You're not allowed to interfere with them. You just gotta let it happen.
yeah, I saw that happen at Walmart the other day. The one over here on Union. This gal was starting to go out, and she had the stuff in her hands, no bag, no nothing. The guy asked to see her receipt. She said, "Fuck you," and walked out the door. And he couldn't do anything. He just let her go.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, that just irks me to death. But let's hear. Oh yeah.
Well, if robots did all the work, everything would be free.
No, because we'd still have to figure out some way to pay for the robots.
If robots did all the work, everything would be free.
Well, yeah. Nah.
Yeah. If robots did all the work, everything would be free. Because robots can fix robots, robots can build robots. All you need people to do
Program.
is find the job that is not being done by a robot yet and program.
Yeah, and then test, and then retest, and then reprogram, and then retest, and keep going.
So we shouldn't be crying about a 15 to 20% unemployment rate. What we should be doing is setting a goal for a 95% unemployment rate.
Well, considering my age at this point, it really wouldn't matter, because I'll be retired by the time any of that happens anyway, so.
As someone who is retired, I guess it doesn't matter to me either.
I was going to
I don't
ask.
know why I advocate for freedom when I really don't care about people.
Well, I noticed that you haven't been home very much here lately.
What do you mean? I've been living in my garage doing nothing but playing video games for the past 2 weeks.
Oh,
man.
so your wife is driving the truck, or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the little red car is gone.
Yeah, I thought you guys got another car and she was driving it.
No, she drives the truck and I've got my other truck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then we got another backup car if anything else goes wrong. The little the Corsica.
Okay. Yeah, because I keep looking over there and maybe he's helping his buddy out again, working for him or something. So, okay.
Well. No, but I do help Rob once in a while. So, as a matter of fact, I think I have to help him tomorrow. I better call him. But yeah, no, I just I envisioned a future where there was definitely a lot more being done in an animated process than there is today.
Yeah.
But I guess that's a hard goal to reach because look at how people fight it. Because what I understand is that for every robot that's employed, 5 people lose their job. So what happens to all these people? What do? Well, nothing, and then they fade off. The earth will equalize. These people will go away. Like you and I, we will fade off into the past and go away and be gone. And the next set of people, hopefully, there won't be a reason for them to have to slave themselves to death because everything will be able to be provided for them. But I mean, that's decades away, maybe centuries.
Yeah, because, it's like, we have robots where I work, okay? And the robots are in charge of moving the product around the warehouse and loading the trucks, okay? And but we also have to have people on the dock and we have to have people out in the warehouse and in the production area to help keep an eye on the robots, and then they're constantly informing each other. The people are of what problem they're having with the robots, and then you got the other people that have got to, every time there's a change on the dock, like they just added 5 new doors. Okay, they punched out 5 new doors, and before the robots can start loading through those doors, they have to program all those in, and all the things around them, the overhead racks and everything else that's around that, so they know the robots will know where everything is before they can go ahead and start loading.
Yeah.
And then you get, and constantly, we got guys, that are going over there grabbing the remote control, and they're walking them on back because there's some kind of a fault or something like that. So, you definitely got to have people to keep these robots being robots.
Yeah, because the jobs you described, they get a advanced enough robotic humanoid to do all that stuff too. And then you've eliminated 5 jobs because that guy can be there 24/7, not just 9 to 5.
Yeah. Well, their idea, I think, was, because people got, call in sick a lot.
Like I said, don't get me wrong, 5%. There's got to be 5% because you gotta program a robot for a job that's not being done, and you got to monitor, like you said, and you have to build the first one. But then robots can take over all that stuff.
Yeah, well, each one of those robots, they went ahead and they programmed each robot individually to get them to do what they're supposed to do.
Uh-huh.
And then, but then there's always some kind of a glitch to where they've got to go and they've got to fix it.
There's always going to be a glitch. You ever get a flat tire while you're driving?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's always going to be a glitch.
Yeah.
Something's always going to happen.
Yeah, I used to
You
get
haven't described one job that can't be done by a robot to me.
one job that can't be done by a robot.
You haven't described one.
Let's see here.
Because robots can program robots to do other robot work. Robots can build robots. Robots can maintain robots.
Okay. Well,
And you would eliminate the remote controller because the robots would be all Bluetooth or Wi-Fi, and it would just be like, okay, I need you to back up because you're about to go over the edge. Okay, good. Let's reprogram you. Okay, on your way.
yeah. Well, it's good. I think we're a long way away from robots being food testers or taste testers. I think we're a long way from.
What are we taste testing? We already know what everything is.
Not everything.
It's not like we found a new exotic food.
And perfumes, this kind of thing,
They can sense perfumes. They can definitely detect odors.
So, and
They can detect molecular change in the air.
yeah, but they can't replace the dog.
You seen the one in the army that looks like a dog?
No,
Now
I've
you don't
seen.
gotta feed it. You don't gotta pick up shit.
See?
It'll do whatever you tell it to do,
See,
and it can protect you.
see, doesn't replace your dog.
Sure did.
No, you don't get to go out there and get the exercise scooping up the shit. I bet
You
that
can go
thing
for
doesn't
runs
get.
with it.
I bet it doesn't get in the garbage and spread it all over the place.
You can go for runs with it. You can take it for walks.
It doesn't.
Well, it'll take you for a walk.
It doesn't shed, and it doesn't start licking itself and scratching while you're trying to sleep at night.
Doesn't want to lick you in the face after it's licked its asshole.
Yeah. Or after it's eaten a turd. Yeah. See, it just can't replace the dog. I mean.
Yeah, you can replace everything. Just gotta have the ingenuity and the know-how. Everything can be replaced.
Yeah. Well, the know-how is the problem.
It's not the know-how; it's the know the limit.
Well, it's deciding where the limits are and then sticking to
And
the
who gets to
limits.
decide? I don't get to decide because if it was up to me, I guess I'd go with the Elon brain implant. We're all fucking Cybermen now. Yes, master.
They're already working on that one.
Oh, they're going for it. They're going for it. Let's put a plug in that kid's head and see if it works. Yeah.
Well, there ain't nothing else in this kid's head. Anyway, there is
There's nowhere to put the plug.
Yeah. But that is our hour plus. We've got
What?
over a little. Yeah.
All right, well, come out to the 907 in Renton tonight. And if you can't come out tonight, go tomorrow to Nate Jackson's Super Funny Comedy in Tacoma.
We will be there also.
Off Hosmer at the Holiday Inn.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get up there and leave as early as possible though, because I have to work Wednesday morning, so I got to get up
Yeah,
early.
no, that's totally fine. We can go, and if they don't call, because we're going to be signing up random. If they don't call us up soon enough, we can just go.
Yeah, but either way, it'll be fun.
Yeah.
So, alrighty. Well, thank you all for watching another, or listening, I should say, to another exciting episode of You Must Be Joking.
Right.
All right.
See you later tonight, Steve.
See y'all later. Take care.
I'll get back to you when I hear from Drew.
Sounds good.
See you later.
Bye.